All right, I'm just setting everything up. I'm not sure if I'm live yet. I don't see the chat. Just gonna set that up. Okay, let's see. Okay, I hope that my audio works. According to OBS, I'm not muted, so um just gonna move this. Well, actually, I'm not gonna be needing Keycaster right now because I'll be playing Skyrim for a little while. Let me open up Skyrim, and once I'm done, I'm going to go over the stuff that we're doing today. But before I start, I just want to thank the supporters. We have a few of them. I have them listed here. The YouTube members have 2 different memberships, and also the super chats and the Ko-fi donations. I have all of them listed here. So again, just wanted to say thanks to everyone. For how long am I gonna be playing today? 30 minutes is more than enough. I just set the timer. Where is this thing? Oh, it's still loading. All right. Just waiting for Skyrim to open. Now I'm gonna start the counter until I actually start the game. Well, until my computer decides to start the game. There we go. Like 2 minutes after. We're making some progress. Move it to the other screen. Oh, it's not that one. It's not that one, man. It is. Where is it? Here it is. Library. Play. Gonna move this to the other desktop. Just gonna put my headphones. All right. So now I just set the timer. 30 minutes, that's it. And then I'll move on to what I have to do today. continue. We left off. Why is this showing? Oh, I just need to move the screen. No. Don't waste the arrows, man. Alright. Just move this over here. All right, Lydia, let's go. Where are we going? Okay, there. Grass over there. My arrows. All right. No, not again. Empty. What is this thing? Gold, ocean. Search for this. I think I can break him. Oh, I could go around. Ocean. Let's go. Where should I go? That's the way. You come from here. Come from here. Oh no, I don't come from here, right?
Huh?
Here. You alive? You. I don't have no arrows. God damn. Did I use all of them already? I don't think so. I did? Let's that. Hold on, lady, I'll help you right now. I need arrows. Just one. I need to buy arrows, man. I need thousands of arrows. And I'm fucking lost. I don't know if I already came this way. I did, right? Where am I? Yeah, this is where I was at, right? I'm exploring the same place over and over again, I think. Let's organize this shit. Alright, this is where I'm at. This is where I'm going. Right. Just going to the right place then. It's going to the wrong place. Where do I have to go? Do I have to go here? Right? What is that? Did I go there? Fuck. I'll get lost. Get fucking lost. One coin at a time. I need the money, man. Is the door? So should I go here or not? Let's go, Lydia. I don't know what the fuck we're doing, but let's go. I don't think this is the right way. Let's see what we find. This chest. Oh, this is heavier. Alright, let's grab this one. Do you have a shield? Yeah, okay. I don't need this one. I do need this one. That's all I found here. I need arrows. That's the only thing that I need. Coin purse. Post and grab depths. Lydia, let's go. Here's someone. Are you, man? Come there. Oh, you're... Oh, there we go. That's what I needed. That's what I'm talking about. What we have here, same thing. Right. Oh shit. There's someone coming. Oh, let's just leave them there, Lydia. They're gonna come back. Again? Motherfucker. Alright. Where do I have to go then? Why did that activate? Oh, there it goes. The other one. Where you at? Just gonna grab some stuff. We can take that. That. Bread. I don't like bread. Wait. Save. And let's go. We have in here. It's a fucking maze, man. Motherfucking maze. lost, Lydia. We're fucking lost. Okay. So go here. There. Hold on. Where do I have to go? Alright, so it seems that I have to go up there. Alright, let's go. How do I go up there? Remember Lydia? How the fuck do I go up there? We were just there, man. Okay, not here. It is here. Right, so go here. Move out of the way, Lydia. Lydia. Alright, I'm going to leave it unlocked. Where's the other one? I don't know. Seems that we have to figure something out here. Right, so where did I come from? Did I come from here? Mother. Yeah, right, it's okay. I already went there. Oh, what is this? Oh. Is that the other one? This is one for. Close this door. Alright. Should we use this, Lydia? What do you think? Do we have any weapons that we want to destroy? You know what? Yeah. No, I don't want to do that one. No. Let's go. Weak, fear, poison. Old skull. I don't need that, I think. Alright. Guess we found the way. We're gonna need arrows here. Get your ass over here, man. Hi. Here, man. There you go. Arrows, yep. Carrying too much stuff. Data, I need you to take something. Right?
Behind you.
Hope you don't lose it, bitch. Hope you don't die. I don't know what happens if you die.
How can I serve you, my thing?
I need you to take. You can take this. This. Oh, you know what you can take? You can take all my these ones. They're too heavy. Oh, I should. That's it.
Let's get going then.
I don't need that. What is this? Did I go up there already? Level up available. Alright. I'm gonna level up some. Oh shit. I wanna see what we have here, Lydia. Hold on. That's there. I get to that place? Be a door, right? You know what? Okay, let's go. Oh, interesting. Oh, I heard someone. Oh, idiot. So, where do I have to go then? Arrows, yep. Major health. Increases your health by 40 points. Damn, that's a lot, man. So, what do I have to do then? "15 seconds left." Now, all right. That's it. It's gonna save here. Gonna quit. All right, so what is the video that I'm working on today? This one. In my terminal. In this video, I'm going to explain why I switched over from Obsidian to Neovim. I have the same file open here. It says Neovim. Here's the exact same file. on Obsidian. I did use Obsidian for quite some time. If I go back in my commit history, here you'll see that I started around February last year. So I spent some time in Obsidian. I tweaked it a lot. Here you'll see that I started around February last year. So I spent some time in Obsidian. I tweaked it a lot. I installed a lot of plugins. I spent hours configuring Obsidian, which we all do. I talked to my wife for Obsidian about hours and hours. So it's definitely a tool that I loved and I used a lot. Here you can see some of the plugins that I have installed in Obsidian. This is not going to be an Obsidian tutorial. I have 2 videos about Obsidian, the plugins that I use and all that. I'm going to leave those videos in the video description. But what happened? Then I met Neovim and I started editing text in Neovim. Alright, so I'm going to be creating the article then. There's something that I want to change. Go to my .files, go to LuaSnip, blog post. Just want to add that. And what else is something that I'm changing all the time? Oh, I know what. Discord stuff. Right, I'm just going to add this here because I have to be modifying it all the time. I'm just tired of it. Another line. A blank line and then this. Blank line in this. Replace this. I need another blank line down here. Yep, let's give it a try. going to be here in Neovim, February 14. It's February 14. Neovim. Neovim and Obsidian. Let's see if this was added. Oh, why didn't you add it correctly? I know why. Copy this. Now delete the whole thing. Quit. Let's reopen this. Again. I'm gonna paste this here. There we go. Okay. Okay. There we go. Now let me fix this at the top. I'm gonna copy this and paste. Right. I know what's happening. This is the one. the image for this? Where is it? I think I have it in downloads. Finder. I think I have it here. Yep. Gonna copy this. Going to update it here. Alt 1. Is it a thumbnail image? Yes. Obsidian to Neovim. Hey Janko, if I'm using just plain Neovim or some custom stuff. No, I have a lot of custom stuff going on here. If you notice right now, I copied an image from my Finder. I just copied it here. I executed a key map that I have and it pasted it in this AVIF format in this specific directory, in the assets directory. And yeah, for replacing Obsidian is a lot of custom stuff that I have been creating myself. You can test all of it in my config, right? I'm going to add that in the article as well. Because if you download my config, you will have all of the key maps that I use. The only thing you would need to do is probably install the one for viewing images in Neovim, because it's another plugin. But yeah, what happened to this image? Why don't I see it? Let me see if it works. Yeah, it seems that this image does not work. Let's give it a try again. Yeah, but I cover all of that in different videos. I'll let you know right now, right? Because I'm precisely going to go through the whole process. I'm documenting the reasons why I switched from Obsidian to Neovim. So by the end of this stream, if you stick around, you'll understand basically everything, and I'll let you know exactly each one of the things that I do. So if you have any questions, just remember, feel free to ask in the chat. I'll stop what I'm doing and I'll just try to answer. Now this image didn't work. I'm going to delete it. Or did I delete it already? Okay, it's gone. Let me copy the image again. Downloads. This is the image. Is this a thumbnail? Yes, it's a thumbnail. This is something custom. Notice that I'm pasting the image and that asks me, is it a thumbnail? So this is just something that I configured, right? So if it's a thumbnail, I just entered yes before. Now I just give it a name. Obsidian to Neovim. Why is it not pasting the image correctly? That is really strange. What is going on? Because if we come here, (16 kilobytes). Let's see. But this image works. Let's see. It works. Let's do something. Just gonna close out of Neovim. Just gonna, there it is. Just gonna delete it. Just gonna close out of here. Oh, that's not the one. Obsidian to Neovim. This is the one. Gonna copy the image again. Gonna paste it again. Yes. Obsidian to Neovim. This is really strange. Let's see. Let's see if there were updates. An image clip. No, this one was last updated 2 weeks ago. Image.envim 4 weeks ago. Could there be something wrong with my image maybe? Let's try a different image. Just going to update the video. Obsidian to Neovim. Let me make sure that this is the right video actually. Let's see. Yep, this is the right video. Prerequisites. I'm just going to add the prerequisites before I continue and I forget. I'm going to leave the instructions there. Just in case that you want to try out my configuration without doing anything, right? Just downloading and run it. Let's see if it's a problem with the image itself. Try a different image. I think it must be the image because the previous one was pasted correctly. Let's say that this is a thumbnail. Discord test. Yep, it's a problem with the image. I know why. Because I have this image in a network drive. So I think that when I copied it over, something happened. Let's see. Interesting. Where's my network drive? I'm just gonna move this to another screen. I have some stuff in here. Let's put the image here in downloads. Let's replace it. And let's see what happens. Let's see if this image works now. Yeah, it's this one. Let's copy it again. Paste it here. This is a thumbnail. Okay, there we go. I don't know, there was something wrong with the other image. What was it? Who knows? I'm just going to replace this here. What did you do? What did you do, man? There we go. Let's just make sure. Which one is it? This is the one. Okay, the image is updated. We have the title right. So remember, I'm leaving the instructions here in case that you want to download my config. Oh, let me open Keycaster as well so you can see what keys I'm typing. I'll move this to the right here. So if you want to try my config, just run this and then you run this. You can create an alias if you want as well. But yeah, the key map that you see that I use to paste images the same way that I did right now is Alt-1. And I just configured it myself. If there's no image in the clipboard, the way that it detected right now, it pops up this, so it allows me to search, right? So if I hit here, search, it's just gonna paste this text and I can search in the assets directory using Blink. So if I type something here, Neovim, here are the different images that I have here, right? So I can add an image there if I want, like for example, the Discord one. Discord test. This is just a test. Notice that I added it there. I want to delete this image, but I want to delete it from my hard drive, right? I just don't want to delete it from the markdown file. I could come here and I could delete it here in Finder, but I want to do it from Neovim, right? So if I type letter ID, I get this pop-up. If I want to delete the image, type yes. Trash deletion failed. Do I want to remove it with the rm command? Type yes, and it actually deleted it from the hard drive. If I come here, notice that it's gone. You notice that it went away. So all of these are just custom key maps that I configured along the way, just to make the markdown editing experience in Neovim, I don't know, more complete. I don't know, just don't want to leave Neovim basically. All right, so this image is quite long. Let me see if it looks correctly. It looks good, I think. Not sure how it's going to look in phones, but seems to be working. Neovim. If I needed to create a script, I did it in Neovim. If I needed to edit any sort of file, I did it in Neovim. So I spent most of my day in the terminal, but then I still needed to go back to Obsidian to take notes. And that switching of context didn't feel good. I basically wanted to stay in my terminal to not interrupt my workflow. So I did that for a few months, edited my files in Neovim, then switched to Obsidian to take notes. Then I started editing my markdown files in Neovim, but I still kept going back to Obsidian because I couldn't see images in Neovim. And there are I just want to leave here which my favorite plugins were in Obsidian. Just a few. I'm not gonna put all of them, but just to give people an idea, right? So attachment management. I don't even remember what that was. That important that I don't even remember. Data view, I never used it. Image viewing toolkit. Imgur. Oh, I implemented this as well. I did use this plugin a lot in Obsidian, right? Whenever I took a screenshot, it uploaded it to Imgur instead of leaving the file locally. I I did the same for Neovim as well, right? So tasks, we could say. Typewriter scroll was nice. Oh, and of course, MRC support. Okay, what else? I don't care about Excalidraw, to be honest. A lot of people love Excalidraw and Obsidian. I just don't. I think that's daily note. That was quite useful. What is that? Is that a core plugin? Backlinks. Link notes together. Yeah, the daily note is listed here. Graph view, I never liked that at all. The outline, that's a big one. The outline, that is a big one that I used in Obsidian. What else? Oh, something else that I loved about it. Middle view. Okay. Let's continue. A few cases. I'm just preparing the stage, but spoiler alert, everything that you see here, I'm able to do in Neovim as well, right? So there's not a thing that I did in Obsidian that I cannot do in Neovim. But that's just the things that I used Obsidian for, right? There's people that use it for way more stuff like data view. I never used data view in Obsidian. It was just too much for me. I don't want it to become dependent in Obsidian, if that's a thing, you know. So I never used it. I just want my markdown files to be markdown, and I just want them to be compatible with any tool. Doesn't matter if I'm in Neovim, if I'm in Obsidian. If I open a markdown file, I want it to be compatible with any other markdown editor, even if that's VS Code, right? So what happens if I open a file in VS Code? All right. Cases in which I need to take screenshots and paste them in a note. So that's basically the only reason why I still used Obsidian. But then some... Okay. We did. Mm. When I met Neovim, I spent almost minutes. It's rare that I'm not inside Neovim. How long have I been using Neovim? A little bit less than a year, I think. Let me see if there's a way for me to check that, because I'm curious too. I'm not sure. Let me see if I can check. I'm not sure if I used. Hold on. Neovim initial commit. Was it July? Did I start? Hold on, I'm just gonna drink some water. Yeah, so it seems that I started with Neovim around June, I guess then. June last year. So it hasn't been even a year. How long have you been using it for, Chris? Are you a long time Neovim user? Just okay, let's see. To look at my notes and also to take notes. The main reason was because Neovim did not allow me to view images. Well, actually this was skill issue on my side because I didn't know how to set it up. So you started in November, Neovim. Where do you come from? Do you come from VS Code? Don't be ashamed. I was a VS Code user myself. So, or do you come from somewhere else? Or is it your first editor? So the main reason was because of images, right? So I had to be switching. I used to spend most of the day in Neovim back then, right? And in the terminal. But if I needed to check my notes, I needed to go to Obsidian because I couldn't see images in Neovim, let alone paste images in Neovim. Let's not even talk about that. I was not even sure if that was possible. So I was just switching between my terminal and Neovim, switching between my terminal and Neovim. Just gonna write this down. going between my terminal and Obsidian. And if you are that it's disruptive for your workflow. Why? Because even though you can use Vim motions in Obsidian, they're not as advanced as the things you can do in Neovim. So for example, something that I could not do in Obsidian, notice that if I type here GSA and I type double quotes, it added the double quotes, right? If I want to replace this GSR double quotes for this backtick, I can do it really easily in Neovim, right? Or if I want to replace it for something else, right? Say that I want to replace this backtick for parentheses, GSR backtick parentheses. So just small things like this, I was not able to do them in Obsidian. I got used to them in Neovim, and then when I switched to Obsidian, even though, where is it? I can still navigate. Notice that I'm here in normal mode, right? And I can do a lot of stuff here, right? So I can type normally. I can go into visual mode. I can select the entire line. Notice that bullet points work just great, right? Testing this, if I hit enter, it's gonna put me into another bullet point automatically, which is something that I also do in Neovim, by the way. So I can select text in visual mode. I can copy, paste, you know, basically pretty similar to Neovim, right? Can do a lot of different stuff using Vim motions in Obsidian. And that's the way that I used it for many times, for many months actually. But it was not enough. Stuff like the one that I showed you right now is not possible. Or it was not possible. I'm not sure if it is now. Probably someone implemented it. But if I want to delete this parentheses, GSD parentheses, notice that I deleted them without too much hassle, right? So you were VS Code, you switched Vim navigation. There was live video. Been in love with it. Since then, you're in the terminal. Yep, that's the thing. Once we try the terminal and once we try Neovim, we just don't want to go out to applications in which we have to use the mouse, right? I wish that I could send emails with Vim motions. Man, would be faster. I wish that Word would have, I don't know, I wish that I wouldn't have to use Word. But sometimes I do. And I cannot use Vim motions there and it sucks. And I did try this, what is it? Fire.nvim. Has anyone heard about that? Fire.nvim. Didn't work quite well for me. The idea is great, you know, that it allows you to use your Neovim config on every text area in your browser. Notice that it says here, turn your browser into a Neovim client. So whenever you put your cursor somewhere in here, you get your Neovim config and you can start using your Vim motions. I tried it, it didn't go well. It was not, no, I just decided not to continue using it because the experience, at least for me, was not the best. But maybe it has improved a lot. When was the last update? Last month? I've been releasing stuff. Let's see. April 2024. I don't know. Last release was some time ago, so I'm not sure if but that didn't work for me. Okay, let's continue here. Getting sidetracked. Remember, if you have questions, if you want to ask something, if you have tips that you want to share, just stop me and just send them in the chat. And the emotions in Obsidian, they're not as advanced as the things that you can do in Neovim. I can replace the or using GSR. Oh, that's great. That's great. I'm not that experienced with Neovim. If you go to the Reddit, to the Neovim subreddits, man, there's people that know a lot about Neovim there. You know, I just try to translate what I know to beginner friendly, in a beginner friendly way, right? Because man, it has been tough to figure all of this stuff out. So I just try to do it as beginner friendly as possible. That's why I create the videos. So I hope it's actually useful, you know, because it's tough to go the Neovim route. Did you join us in Discord already, Chris? Because I opened up Discord. Where's the link? I'm gonna leave it in the chat. Oh, it's up here. So in case that you're not there, feel free to join. All right, let's continue here. Disruptive. You can use the emotions. They're not as advanced. Something happened. I discovered that in Kitty, you can view and paste images, any of them, the same way that you do in Obsidian. Let me show you. Notice here that I'm in Kitty. My cursor. So I wanted to do my node management in Neovim, but I couldn't because of images. Until I discovered that Kitty using the allows you to view images in the terminal. And there's a Neovim plugin that allows to view images in Neovim. Also, there is another plugin that allows you to paste images in Neovim. Cursor is under an image. This is an image in the AVIF format. If I hover over other images here, I can see them. Notice this is AVIF, this is a WebP image, this is a PNG, and this is a JPG image. Also, if I paste an image in Neovim, I have it configured so that it automatically saves the image in the AVIF format. I do that because of the size is way smaller and the quality is really high, but you can configure it to save it in different formats. Up to you. If you want to know how to do that, I also have a video. You'll be able to find it in the video description. So that was one of the few reasons that kept me going back to Obsidian images. Then I also met folds. Notice that all of my headings are folded. If I hit enter on each one of them, I can unfold or fold a heading. This is a heading level 2. Level 3, I'm gonna hit enter. VIF, PNG, WebP, etc. That even allows me to set the format and resolution of the image when pasting it. Enter here, but I have other subheadings inside. I also created a key map. If I press letter MFU, it's going to unfold everything. I fell in love with folds in Neovim. To fold, level 2 is CK, level 3 is CL. If you want to learn more about folds, created a video. Folds. This is the one. Folds. Let's see if that's the one. IY. Let me just confirm. Folds. Yep, this is the video which I talk about folds. I can navigate between head. But if someone's watching, let me give you a quick example on how folds work, right? Notice that all of the headings are, well, these two are unfolded, right? But if I press here real quick, ZK is going to unfold everything. It's just gonna show me all the level 2 headings, right? I don't have any level 3 headings here, I think. But if I type CL, it's gonna show me headings level 2 and level 3. So I can quickly just fold everything and find a specific heading, right? Oh, something that I don't want to forget is the outline plugin. Love in the huge downside for me is that I had to be using my mouse to navigate through headings. It was possible to do it with the keyboard, but it was not as easy. So I installed a plugin in Neovim, which if I type letter O, it's gonna bring up the outline. Notice that it shows me all the different headings, and I can quickly jump to a heading. If I type letter O again, it's just gonna hide it, right? So that is the outline. Similar to the folding that I do here, right? But this is just a plugin. So if I wanna jump to the prerequisite section, just click on it, and I can go there, right? If I go to the outline again, and I go to the outline section, it takes me there. And I can hide it really easily. Letter O just takes it away. And it outline, markdown outline in Lazivim. Just want to make sure that that's actually the video. Let's just make sure. I'm just refreshing here. Yep, that is the one. It's a pretty short video, like 3 minutes, I guess. In headings, if I press GK, I go to the heading above. GK, keep going up. If I press G. Okay, let's continue here with the folds. Unfold all of the headings. We also have other key maps to navigate. Okay, and GJ. I'm just going to unfold everything. And you're going to notice that if I type GK, it's going to jump to the fold or to the heading above, right? If I type GK again, it's going to go to the heading above and so on. I'm just jumping through the headings this way. I don't use this. I don't do this too much anymore, to be honest with you, because I just fold everything and I jump that way, right? That's the way that I navigate a markdown file pretty fast by just folding everything, going where I want, and that's basically it. But if I press GK and GJ and all the headings unfolded, I can jump through the headings. I don't use this much anymore. Holding all the headings and the outline plugin that you'll see below. If you want to understand, if I fold took this is with all the headings folded. And just gonna fold all of them. Go up. Let's go down a little bit. There. Just gonna take a screenshot of this from here to here. Just want a screenshot of that. Notice how easy it is for me to paste this image in Neovim, right? So, and notice that I'm not even leaving Neovim to edit my blog post, right? I'm editing my blog post directly in Neovim. I don't have to leave my terminal. I don't have to go to Obsidian or to any other application. There's a fucking mosquito here trying to catch the motherfucker, but it's just running away. Okay, so where was I? Folds. Okay, so the image is in my clipboard right now, and I'm just gonna paste it here, right? Alt 1. Notice that it's going to ask me, is this a thumbnail image? No, it's not a thumbnail image. Enter the image name. I'm just gonna give it a name here. Let's see. Markdown. You know what? Yeah, just markdown folds. That's fine. Markdown folds. Markdown file with all the headings folded. Where does this image go? Goes here. I'm going to take another one with all the headings unfolded, right? Folded, unfolded. Just gonna take a screenshot here. Hyper 9 takes the area, the previous area that I had selected. Alt 1. Is this a thumbnail image? No. Markdown. Unfolded. Markdown file with all the headings unfolded. Folded. Not folder. Yep, I think that explains it. Let's just make sure. The current article I'm working on, but with all the headings folded. And markdown file with all the headings unfolded. Okay. Continue. It's GJ. I go to the heading down. I can fold everything again. I can press letter MFK. It's gonna fold everything. Oh yeah, I used to do a lot of shit to fold headings in the past. Letter MFK, letter MF. No, fuck that. So I just changed it. It's a lot simpler now. So it's just ZJ, ZK, ZL, ZU. You know, just 2 key maps. Way easier because I fold a lot, right? I fold if I'm in a markdown file, I'm folding very often, right? I even have another one. If I'm in this heading, right, and I want to fold the current heading, if I type ZI, it's going to fold it. So a lot simpler now. Fold everything up to level 2. If instead I press letter MFL, it's gonna fold everything up to level 3. So I have level 2 and level 3 headings. Let me fold everything back to level 2. I keep my table of contents here in another heading. So after meeting folds, this is the only way that I navigate my markdown documents. I use the outline plugin a lot as well. If I hit letter O, it's gonna open it here. I can see the outline on the right hand side. I can go to a specific location, but ever since I'm using folds, I don't need that plugin that much. If you wanna know what the key map is to fold and unfold everything, you'll be able to find that video in the video description. So I basically cover everything that I know and everything that I do in markdown files. Notice also that in Neovim, I can link notes together. Did I specify the folds video, folds, and the outline video? Okay. The same way that I do in Obsidian, this is a link to another node. If I press GT, go to definition, it's gonna take me to that node and that specific heading. How to link nodes together. Something that I will probably forget. How to view images. If you also want to view images, I think I have some text for this. Oh, I think that I covered that in the prerequisites, right? Let's go there. Going to delete it from here. Yep. How to view images in Neovim. Yeah, that should get you started. That video. To paste images. How to paste images in Neovim. Neovim. I can paste them. Preferred one is a VIF because the image size, the quality, the image quality is great. I can save images. What is that video? Assets, I think it is. It's the video. Oh, this one. Image clip.nvim. Something else before I forget. If you want to upload the images, that's something else that I used to do in. This was not available back when I created the video. I didn't have a key map for this. How to upload images to Imager from Neovim. Man, I'm all over the place, but if I don't write this down, I'm going to forget. This is something. I'll fill this up later. Let's just make sure that this is looking good so far. Link notes together. That's something else that I need to cover. View images, paste images in Neovim. And yep. All right. What happened? I'm gonna press Control O to go back. Notice that I'm back here at the link. And something else that happened in Neovim is that I got used so much to the Neovim motions that I cannot take notes efficiently in Obsidian anymore. What do I mean by this? Let's say that I want to format this part as code. Then I select two words, BEE, and I press GSA tilde. Notice that I added this as code. What if I want to replace this tilde with a quote? GSR tilde quote, and it replaced it. What if I want to get rid of this quote? I can press just GSD quote, gets rid of it. What if I don't want this to be a bullet point anymore? I'm just going to press leader MD. I have a key map for that. Notice that I'm going to press that again, leader MD, and this is a bullet point again. I can easily select a paragraph, VIP, and copy paste, move it around. Obsidian does have Vim motions, but you cannot do all these advanced things. Let me show you how to do that in Obsidian real quick. If you come to vimrc support, you enable it, and here you specify your vimrc file. Okay. Where should I put this? Want to enable. So whatever you have in your vimrc file is available here in Obsidian. Not all of it, because it's not completely compatible, but most of the things will work. So I can navigate around here using Vim motions without an issue. Okay. Let me explain how to do this. I come to the settings. Where was it then? I don't remember. I can select, but most of the things. vimrc support. Okay. So if I come to vimrc support, just gonna take a screenshot of this. Hyper 9 takes a screenshot of the last selected area that I have. Is this a thumbnail image? No. Obsidian vimrc. Why? Okay, I need to fix this because it's moving the images to the wrong place. Not cool, man. Not cool. Oh, that's not the image. Where's the image? Oh, here it is. Is it moving my images like that? I'll figure that out another time. And things will work. So I can navigate around here using Vim motions without an issue. I can select text, I can copy, paste, but all of the advanced stuff that I do in Neovim, they're not possible here. Notice that I also have the outline here on the right hand side. I mean, it's nice, but I would like to navigate my file. I would like to fold it and just navigate through my headings the same way that I do in Neovim. It's way more organized. I don't have all the information here on the screen, but instead I only have what I need and it's not distracting. Another big reason why I switched to Neovim is because I started. How else? There's something else that you need to do for this to work. I don't remember, but Obsidian that vimrc. Oh. Let's see. Okay. Specify the name of your vimrc file. In my case, I already had vimrc file. I wanted to use the same in Obsidian. Bash. Where is it? Here. Here's the part that does this in my ZSHRC file. Notice that this points my actual vimrc file, which can be found here in GitHub. Vimrc file. Let me open it in the browser. Just gonna copy the path to this file. I'm just gonna paste that here. Which can be found in here. So if you want to use your existing a blog post. Let me switch to that real quick. Is the one that you see here, github.io. I'm gonna hit there, enter, and I edit my blog post the exact same way that I edit any other file in Neovim. Notice that I have folds. I can navigate through them. So creating a blog post for me is really simple. It's just like any other regular markdown file that I have in my Obsidian repo. Let me show you this one real quick. Notice Neovim versus Neovite. What is it? Benefits, how to install. Neovim versus Neovite. What is it? Benefits, how to install. Let me go to how to install. Here is the text. If I go back to here, you're gonna notice that I have the exact same text here. So it's pretty simple for me to go from here to here. It's not something that I could do in Obsidian. Of course, there is a way to publish your notes in Obsidian with Obsidian Publish, but that is not something that I wanted to try out. Something that some people will bring up is the graph view in Obsidian. Where is that? Oh, here it is. Open graph view. Some say that it helps you understand how nodes link, how your nodes link to each other, neurons, and which I respond. Why is it moving my images from here, man? I have to fix that. But hey, maybe I'm just old and boring. It's just it links all your nodes together. If I hover over this, you can see this big note here. Honestly, I don't know what people use this for. I don't get it. I don't understand what its practical use is. I'm not sure if it's something cosmetic or whatever, but I have never used it. I don't see me using it. If I need to search for something in Neovim, I use telescope for that. I just press letter FF, telescope shows up. I'm using the telescope frequency plugin. So the nodes that I use the most show at the top. They have a higher score. So if I type Docker, it's there. If I type, for example, Kubernetes, I have a few nodes. If I type, for example, Debian, if I need to open that node, I open it easily like that. I can also navigate my open buffers with the Snipe plugin. If I hit Shift L, I can go to any file by pressing a single key. If I press F, I'll go to this test markdown file. As you notice, it took me there. If I want to go back to the previous All right, let's see. Let me refresh this. Where is it? Here it is. That image is too big. Let's make it way smaller. Shall we? 200 is fine. Come on, refresh. There we go. Okay, how to search for files. Did that show up? Yep, it did show up. Also, if you want to learn why I moved away next. This is the video. Okay, in case that you are using Telescope and you want to know why I moved over to the Snacks plugin, I have a video. I explain all of it in detail in that video, but basically it's just snappier for me, right? And so far I have found that it's as flexible as Telescope. I use the frequency plugin back in Telescope. I have frequency in the Snacks picker. So yep, I don't think I'm going back to Telescope. We don't know yet. So far, the previous buffer, I'm just gonna press space. That's the way that I configured the alternate buffer. If I want to search for a specific text throughout my vault, let's say that I want to search for this, it's gonna copy this. I press later SG, paste it, and it shows me on which file that text is, which is docker.md, the one that we have open there. Notice that I'm searching here, script 2, shows me all the different nodes, script 2, script2. So it searches everywhere inside this working directory. Something else that I configured in Neovim is the daily note. If on my keyboard I press hyper-TR, it'll take me to my daily note. The daily note. That's something else, something big. Let's see. Where do I put it? I'm going to put it. Hold on. Here. How to I did now remember, if you don't want to set all of this up, you can just download my config and you basically have all of it in there, because it requires a lot of setup, we could say, right? But it's already part of my config. So if you want to just simplify your life and you want to test things out, see if you like them or not, that's an option. The daily note a lot back when I was using Obsidian. I don't use, I try to keep, but I failed miserably. but I do use the note. Now it's let's say that I need a place to quickly write something down. I use the daily note. In my case, I have a key map hyper dr. So if you notice here, I'm going to press hyper tr and it's going to create a tmax session for me. Hyper tr. Notice that it created a tmax session. I had created this daily note in Obsidian, right? Because you remember, we were working on that file here, right? This daily note was created by Obsidian. So if it already exists, my key map is just going to open that daily note, right? If it does not exist, it will create the daily notes in the correct place. In my case, I have them separated by year and by month, right? So here I have all of the February daily notes, and then it's going to create a folder for March and so on. As you can see here, right? January, February 2025, same for 2024, right? Here's the daily notes. And it opens them in a tmax session. So I have different sessions here, and it creates the tmax session. If it does not exist, it will create it, and it's just going to switch to the tmax session, right? So if I close this tmax session, notice that I'm going to kill it. It's not listed there anymore, right? So if I press again hyper tr, it's just going to switch to the tmax session, and it's just going to open the existing file. But I cover all of that in a video. I have a key map hyper tr that takes me to let's see, daily notes. Yep, I'm gonna grab this. When I execute this key map, a few things will happen. Yep, and that's what it will do. Let me find the video. Yep, this is what I need. Just gonna grab this text and I'm just going to paste it here. How the daily note works. Why is this in a separate line? Okay, let me just join all of these. Peter MJ joins all of the lines. Just deleted the blank spaces in between. Let's just confirm that this is looking good so far. Where's the daily note? Daily note. note. If the note does not exist, it's going to create it. Notice that it created the note today's date, and it's automatically going to add this to the note. So it doesn't matter if I'm on my browser. If I press hyper-TR, it's going to take me there and create the note. If the note already exists, it's just going to switch me to that tmax session, because as you can see here, it creates a tmax session with the name of the note. I can switch to any other tmax session, like this one, for example, and if I press hyper-TR, it's always going to take me to my daily note. And as you can see here, all my daily notes are here. I don't save much in them, but in case they want to keep a journal or something, that could be useful. I'm just gonna type something here, testing daily note. It's automatically going to save. Notice auto saved, and here is the note. We could say that one of the few reasons that I still open Obsidian for is to automatically sync my changes to GitHub, because I use the... Okay, something else that I implemented here as well. What about auto changes? I think I have written this somewhere sometime. Auto push. Let's see. This is what I'm looking for. Just gonna grab this heading. I'm gonna bring it to my Obsidian to Neovim video. I have in my Obsidian GitHub repo. Every 3 minutes. I don't have a dedicated video for this auto push script yet. I will eventually create it, I think. But every time I make changes in my Obsidian repo, which is the one that you see here, if I press hyper TU, this is Obsidian, right? So these are my different nodes, right? These are my personal nodes. For example, if I jump here to Docker, just to give you an idea, this is in a private repo in GitHub. So whenever I make a change in any of these files, this auto push script kicks in. If I type gx here, it's going to open it in Neovim. So I specify here, I do this for 2 different repos. I do it for my Obsidian nodes, and I also use the same script, exactly the same one, for Skitty nodes, which is what you see here on the right hand side. I want it to automatically be pushed to GitHub, right? So I use the same script for both repos. You can use the script for any repo actually, right? The only thing that I modified, or if I want to add additional ones, I just add them here on the repo list, right? I don't want to auto push any other repos because it does not make sense. I do want to specify the commit messages, and I want to do things organized in the rest of them, but in these 2 I don't care. I do want to auto push in that specific case, right? So just going to open this file in GitHub. Hold on. You cannot open it. What do you mean you cannot open it? Auto push leader FG. I'm just gonna copy the path to this file. I'm just going to leave it here in the blog post. can be found here. I'm not going to cover it in the blog post. Yep, if you want me to create a video about this auto push script, let me know. But it's pretty self-explanatory. If you go through the script, you'll basically understand everything. Use the Git plugin, it automatically commits and pushes my changes. So before coming up with this auto push script, I did open Obsidian from time to time so that the changes were pushed when I opened Obsidian. But now I don't have to, right? The script basically takes care of pushing all my changes for me. Just to GitHub, I've been lazy, I haven't configured that, but I think I will so that this repo is pushed without me doing anything. So far I have been manually pushing the commits in Neovim, but I think I'll do it automatically, we'll see. So as you can see, I don't have a reason to continue using Obsidian, as I can basically do everything that I need to do in Neovim. I'm not saying Obsidian is a bad tool, I loved it. I used to talk to my wife about Obsidian every day, multiple times a day. A day. She was already tired of it, but as of now, I don't have the need to go back to Obsidian. I'd like to know what you think. I'd like to know the reasons why you still use Obsidian, or if you have also migrated to Neovim, or planning to do so. Let me know down in the comments. I hope this video was useful. There's something else that I didn't cover. Link the notes together. For this, I use Mark's. Well, it's not a plugin. Oh, I think, yeah, I have this information already. Marksman. Why am I going to write it down if I already have it here somewhere? Marksman. Wiki-link style references that enable simulcast-like note-taking. How do you install it? I'm going to at least cover that. like I am, and you want to install Marksman, install the, oh, hold on, install the, install the, I don't have YouTube comments requested. What the fuck is requested, man? Doesn't make sense. Requested it. So yep, you need to install Marksman if you want to link nodes together. I demoed that in the video, but I'm going to demo it here. Well, let me go to my notes, to my Obsidian notes, right? So just going to open this test markdown file. And let's see, testing Marksman links. Notice that I have some links here, right? So if I type here in this link, GD, is going to open that node, and it's going to take me to that link, right? Which is the one shown here. Yeah, the same thing. If I do the, if I do the same thing here, right? If I type here GD, it's gonna take me to that node in that specific link, which is this one here. How do I link nodes together? Let's say that I want to link to a different heading in this bind 9 node, right? So I just type here, open square brackets, bind 9. Let's just give a moment for Blink to find it, right? Bind 9. I think, yeah, it's this one. I think it's this one. And let's look for something here. Well, it's gonna show me all the different headings, but let's say that I search for zone transfers, right? If I accept this, that's it. I linked the nodes together. Hold on, give me a minute. So notice that it's there now. If I type here GD, it's gonna take me to that section, zone transfers, right? If I hit Control O, it's gonna take me back. Notice the icon is different, right? Bind 9. It's this little tag that shows. This means that I'm going to be linking to another node. This is just the dictionary, right? If I select this, I type here. So no, it still works, it seems. Zone. No, it doesn't work. No. So I have to select the right one, right? In Blink, I get two options. So just make sure that you select the right one, which is this one. How to link nodes together. It's a quite large article, this one. Let's just make sure that I did it correctly before I push the changes. Refresh this. Let's just scroll through it. Sorry, my dog is barking. Just in case there is someone watching and you can hear it in the background. And the neighbor's dog as well. Both of those motherfuckers bark at the same time. A motorcycle stops by or prerequisites. Discord, social media. If you want to join my OnlyFans, you can find the link here. You'll be able to find it in the blog post. The passwords. Did I use Obsidian? The image is there. Moving away from Obsidian. Folds in Neovim. The images for the folds are there. Folds, outline plugin, how to link nodes together, marksman, the link is there. View images in Neovim, how to paste images in Neovim, upload images to Imager from Neovim. Okay. This is what I'm missing then. This is something that I did a lot back in Obsidian. Doing it. What happened? In Neovim, so I created a custom key map. Nice thing about it is that I configured it so that the images that it uploads are stored in my personal Imager account. But that's not necessary. You can upload the images you can do it in an unauthenticated way as well. I cover this video Imager. This one. This one. Okay, so I'm just going to save this. Hold all the headings. Now let's just refresh. Upload images to Imager from Neovim. The nice thing about it. What the fuck is that? The nice thing about it. Autosave kicked in. Let's refresh. Store in the video. Create and open the daily notes in Neovim. The daily note is there. So auto push. Enable bin motions in Obsidian. Obsidian graph view. Search for files in Neovim compared to Obsidian. Telescope to the snacks picker. Okay, just that bottom banner section. in case that you guys are wondering if there's someone watching, right? And if you're wondering why I leave this 1Password banner on each one of my blog post articles, is because I have an affiliate link. If you click on that banner and you submit or you sign up for a 14-day trial, in theory, I get something back. I have never seen if someone has clicked on them or something. I have never even checked if I get something or if the link is correct, but I hope I set it up correctly. That's why I leave it there. So if you want to support me and if you want the blog post just to be ad free, you can get a 14-day trial for 1Password. It's a tool that I use and I 100% recommend. Otherwise, I wouldn't be sharing it in my blog post at all, right? So that's why. Let's see, let's refresh this. And it's all looking good now. Let me push the changes. Notice that I uploaded a lot of different images, right? But they're small. They're small images. Obsidian to let's just push these changes. And now let's go here to blog. I'm just going to refresh this. I'll have to wait a little bit. I have to wait. Do we have any questions in Discord while we wait? Yeah, somewhat basic. I agree. Just don't base yourself or your opinion about Obsidian 100% on what you're reading in this article or by watching my video. I would still recommend you to check it out. It's a great tool. Something that a lot of people bring up a lot of the time is that they use it in the mobile app, right? Obsidian has a mobile, let me write that down. That's gonna be another video, but it has a mobile app, an app that you can use on your phone if you wanna view your notes on your phone, if you wanna take notes on your phone. It has Obsidian Sync, which allows you to synchronize your notes across different devices. I don't use the mobile app. In case I need to review a note on my phone, I use the GitHub app, right? Since I push to GitHub, I just go and check on it in the GitHub app. It's not as nice as the Obsidian mobile app, but works for me. I rarely use my phone to view and edit notes, to be honest. I always do that in the computer because I cannot type fast on the phone. I hate it. So that's basically why. But check Obsidian out. You don't need to pay anything for it. It's free. If you want to sync between devices, you can get the Obsidian sync feature. You can sync to GitHub using the community plugin if you want to as well. That's what I did back in the day. They also have another thing called Obsidian Publish, which allows you to straight from your Obsidian, right? Let's say that you're in Obsidian, you create a file here, a markdown file, and you can publish it as a blog post, right? So from Obsidian to basically what you see here, right? So you can from Obsidian create articles. As you were able to tell, I'm transparent and I just showed you each one of the steps that I follow to create an article, right? I never leave Neovim. I'm in Neovim here all the time. I just edit the file. Once I'm done editing the file, I just push it to GitHub, and that is going to trigger some GitHub actions, and that is going to upload or update my blog post. Notice that this was successful. If we come to my blog post, the one that we were looking at, was not live. This is chirpy.home. I run this in a Docker container locally, but this is the live version, right? This is my site. So if you go to this page right now, you should see this article. If I refresh this, we can see it here, and everything that we looked at right now is shown there. So I think I did cover everything that I needed to cover. If someone has any questions, if there is someone watching and there is something that you would like me to go over while I'm in stream, let me know right now, and we can discuss that. Otherwise, if there are no questions, that's it for today. Yep, that's it for today, and I'll see you. No, I don't think I'll see you tomorrow because I have university courses tomorrow, but I'll see you on Sunday probably, right? I'll continue working on these blog post articles. So I'll see you on Sunday or Monday. Just gonna leave a note here.